The out-of-this-world size of Qatar's future stadiums. The 2022 World Cup in Qatar will not be just simple. Despite being the smallest country to ever host the tournament, they went all out and built 8 stunning stadiums that have become the talk of the footballing world. Let's explore these cutting-edge wonders, all 8 of them. Before that, be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more larger-than-life contents. Venue of Al Bayt. The Al Bayt Stadium is the first and most recognizable venue. It's around 35 kilometers from Doha, the capital of Qatar, and it's big enough to fit over 63,000 people. It's the second largest stadium ever constructed, and it really does dominate the landscape. Qatar's goal was realized after the country was awarded the right to host the World Cup in 2010. The contract to design and construct the stadium was given to the Lebanese construction firm Dar Al Handasa in 2015. Their original concept was influenced by the nomadic Bedouin tents found in Qatar. The stadium and its surrounding tents are commonly referred to as Bayt al-Shayar. The walls sway back and forth like the fabric. In the scorching desert heat, these tents are perfect. But in the Al Bayt Stadium, they've gone for a slightly more high-tech approach. In order to combat the extreme heat that prevails in Qatar, a massive retractable roof has been installed. The pitch is protected from the sun by a canopy. Because to the designer's ingenuity, the stadium has received a number of green seals of approval, including a perfect score on the Green Building Assessment System, GSAS. The stadium, however, serves as a venue for more than simply football. A 5-star hotel and a shopping mall can be found within its imposing gates. All the rooms and suites in this 5-star hotel offer stunning views of the football field from their private balconies. Place Al Janoub. Al Janoub Stadium, located in a historic part of Doha, was built by British-Iraqi architect Zaha Hadid, who also constructed the London Olympic Aquatic Centre and the Beijing Daxing Airport. Hadid passed away in 2016, thus she never got to see the beautiful postmodern and neo-futurist architecture she helped create. The frilly sweeping lines are designed to evoke the sails of classic dhow boats, which were used by pearl divers to navigate the choppy waters of the Persian Gulf. The swooping shape of the roof makes it seem as though the audience is floating above the stage. The roof's curved beams look like the hull of a ship. It's a classy tribute to Al Wakra, the city where the stadium is located, and its maritime past. The interior temperature may be lowered to as low as 18 degrees Celsius thanks to the clever cooling system and retractable roof. It's a tribute to the problems that usually accompany new methods of doing things. The $700 million may not have been wasted, as the sports complex will also include swimming pools, spas, a shopping center, and schools, with neighboring wedding halls, other sports facilities, and eateries. Nevertheless, following the 7 World Cup games, 20,000 seats will be removed. The Stadium of Ahmed bin Ali. The Al Rayyan Stadium, also known as the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium, was built on the site of another of Qatar's former major stadiums. In reality, 80% of the materials utilized in the stadium's construction came from previous structures or were recycled. It's a lesson in recycling at its finest. This 40,000-seat stadium, with a membrane serving as a screen for projections, news, ads, and tournament information, was designed by Pattern Design. Its sheer size and the shimmering spectacle it makes on the horizon, kilometers away in the desert, are difficult to fathom. Because of this, it is one of the few venues that will be used by a team long after the tournament has ended. The stadium will be home to the Al Rayyan Sports Club, albeit with a reduced capacity of only 20,000. One of the most successful organizations in Qatar, Al Rayyan is a multi-sport club. The venue should see heavy traffic due to the presence of basketball, handball, and volleyball championships. The stadium is scheduled to open to the public in December 2020 and will host 7 2022 FIFA World Cup matches. 4 games at the FIFA Arab Cup 2021 were played there, and they were a huge success. Al Furma Stadium. Among the most classically Arabic in design is Al Furma Stadium. It takes its inspiration from the traditional kafia, a woven hat worn by males in Arabic culture, and is named for a natural tree. The public park surrounding the $342 million stadium is 50,000 square meters in size and is filled with lush vegetation, a rarity in this desert nation. This document lays out Qatar's environmental goals in no uncertain terms. After removing the 20,000 seats, The area will become a boutique hotel and an outpost of the renowned Qatar Sports Clinic. The inclusion of a mosque in the stadium is a reflection of the organizers' hope that the venue will remain in use long after the event has concluded. Even though Qatar is one of the world's richest countries, spending billions on stadiums is excessive. 6 games have been played at the stadium so far for the FIFA Arab Cup 2021, including the semi-final between host country Qatar and Algeria. Arena in the City of Learning. Among the 8 stadiums, Education City Stadium has the least appealing moniker. Even so, this 40,000-seat stadium in Education City, 7 kilometers south of Doha, has been dubbed the Diamond in the Desert for its dazzling appearance and pristine condition. The building's jewel-like look is due in large part to the facade, which was designed by Fenwick Arabaran and Pattern Design. As the sun moves across the sky, the diamond patterns do appear to sparkle and alter color. Although being the crown jewel of Qatar's World Cup plans, this stadium is also highly sustainable, earning a perfect score on the Green Sports Arena Sustainability Index, GSAS. True enough, the building used eco-friendly materials for 20% of its construction. After the World Cup, Education City Stadium will be one of the most well-known venues in the world. The stadium was built in the center of Education City, which is home to 8 international colleges with satellite campuses and will host the university athletic teams. The stadium, which cost $700 million, is already paying dividends. Khalifa Stadium, the world's largest. The National Stadium is the proper name for Qatar's best stadium. Within a truly massive complex of sports centers, shops, and restaurants, this building bears the name of Khalifa bin Hamad Al Thani, the former Emir of Qatar. The stadium opened in 1976, and in 1992 it was the site of the Gulf Cup, which Qatar eventually won for the first time. The stadium was expanded from a capacity of 20,000 to 40,000 for the 2006 Asian Games, and its western side was given a roof. The Khalifa Stadium, with its storied past, is the only World Cup venue that will not be partially or totally dismantled after the tournament. Fans of the beautiful game will enjoy the atmosphere at this Doha Sports City Stadium. In close proximity is the Hamad Aquatic Center, which houses an Olympic-sized swimming pool and the Aspire Dome, the largest multi-purpose sports hall in the world. A short distance distant is also the Villaggio Mall. It is modeled after a hill village in Italy and contains a 150-meter-long canal with gondolas. 8 games, including the match for 3rd place, will be played at the Khalifa, making it a national landmark. It's not the largest stadium the Qataris have constructed, though. The stadium at Lusail. The modestly titled Lusail Iconic Stadium is the largest and most audacious of Qatar's new stadiums. 10 games, including the championship game, will be played at this stadium, making it the tournament's showcase venue. The design is the epitome of lavishness. The famous British architectural firm Foster Plus Partners was commissioned to build the stadium, and their inspiration came from traditional Middle Eastern lanterns called fanners and handmade bowls and jars. Like the other stadiums, it will be reduced in size after the game to a more manageable 40,000 seats. It is planned to convert a portion of the building into a variety of public uses, such as a health clinic, fitness center, and retail space. What's left of the upper level will be used for new residences terraces. Located only 23 kilometers north of Doha, it will serve as the city's epicenter in the brand-new Lusail. Lusail is even more of an undertaking than the stadium and is sure to be a fan favorite during the event. The metropolis will eventually be home to 450,000 people, albeit much of it is still under construction. Marinas, neighborhoods, island resorts, business districts, and more are all on the drawing board. As the world's 5th largest future stadium, the Lusail Iconic Stadium will serve as the city's crowning achievement. Stadium 974. Stadium 974, formerly known as Ras Abu Abad Stadium, is a 40,000-seat arena unlike any other in the world. Although the stadium is scheduled to open in November 2021, it will likely be demolished within a few years. Well, the plan is for complete demolition of the stadium once the World Cup is over. The stadium was designed from the ground up with its temporary nature in mind. Its design incorporates the international dialing number for Qatar into its name. The remarkable stadium, made from 974 recycled shipping containers and modular steel, can serve as a model for future tournament hosts who may be concerned about being left with an expensive stadium they are unable to fill. The stadium hosted a test game on the first day of the 2021 FIFA Arab Cup and will host up to 7 games at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, including the quarterfinals and semifinals. Although the temporary structure's construction costs are a mystery, the land will be redeveloped into a waterfront complex after it is demolished. The shipping containers, modular steel, and chairs will be donated to developing nations around the world. How do you feel about the makeshift stadium? Do you think this is a clever approach to the issue? What do you think? Tell us in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos, and we hope to meet up with you again soon.